Tatjana Kelly, and I will be discussing the importance of Arctic ice caps and the dangers revolved around them melting. Before we begin, we must ask the question, what are the Arctic ice caps? Polar ice caps are defined as a mass of glacial ice that is 50,000 kilometers squared. This glacial ice is formed when it snows heavily for a number of years and accumulates. As it is accumulated, the snow melts and begins to compress to a hard block of ice, layering on top of each other and growing thicker to form glacial ice. These Arctic ice caps are crucial to life as we know it. Nearly 10% of the world's land mass is covered by glacial ice. They contain 80% of the world's fresh water supply, help maintain the Earth's climate, and increase albedo effect. So what is causing them to melt? A huge contributor are carbon dioxide emissions and climate change. Climate change is mainly caused due to the greenhouse gas effect, and as more CO2 and other greenhouse gases are emitted into the atmosphere via human actions such as production of meat, fossil fuels, factories, agriculture, global temperatures continue to rise. These rising temperatures are melting the ice caps. If the ice caps were to continue to melt, it would have a great impact on the Arctic ecosystem, migration patterns. Many species would have no place to reproduce or give birth. Algae growing underneath the ice, providing habitats and food webs, would collapse, and many animals would starve to death. Rising sea levels would force millions of people to relocate because their hometowns would be completely underwater, and the melting would decrease the ocean's salinity while ultimately slowing the Earth's thermohaline process. Ice has the highest albedo, so it reflects the most sunlight, helping to maintain the Earth's climate. As more ice melts, the Earth's albedo is decreasing, affecting the climate change. In summer, sea ice alone reflects about 50% of incoming radiation. As more and more ice melts, the planet will be unable to reflect that much heat back and continue to rise in temperature. This creates a positive feedback loop. As temperatures continue to rise, more ice melts, and as more ice melts, the temperatures will continue to rise. This is hitting the point of no return. Once we hit the point in which ice is continuously melting and the global temperatures are continuously rising, there's not much we can do to stop it. This is why preventative measures should be taken before it is too late. Luckily, we can use technology to track the rate of melting and potentially connect the rate of shrinking to other specific environmental factors and research. Satellite radar interferometry maps the ice caps, calculates the ice to surface velocity, and measures the rate to which ice caps are shrinking through the use of satellites, basically photographing the ice caps process. Another form of IT that could potentially solve the issue at hand is the use of wind-powered pumps to refreeze the ice caps through geoengineering. According to a study in Arizona State, these pumps would blow water above the surface during the Arctic winter to freeze so that more could last through the summer and gradually start building rather than declining. This would not only stop the feedback loop, but save the remaining ice caps and reverse and fix the problem at hand. However, it would be very costly. It would cost up to $500 billion per year for the whole Arctic, but is there really a price tag for saving the future of our planet? We need to end ice caps melting before it is too late. Everyone can make a difference by making efforts to reduce carbon emissions. By promoting using less electricity, public transportation, vegetarian diets, and so much more, we can reduce our carbon footprints and save the polar ice caps.